morning, mummies and daddies and little kitties. It's been a little while, hasn't it? Miss Betty's back. I've got some lovely cinnamon ideas for you today. Quickie things. So first off, I've done some of the legwork so that we can be really quick today. This is puff pastry sheets, and you can buy this in the frozen department and then just thaw it overnight. This is not a pile of poo-poo. In fact, what it is softened butter with a little bit of cinnamon, some brown sugar, a smidgy little sprinkle of cloves, and just taste it. See what tastes good to you. And then thaw out your puff pastry overnight. It comes in a box with 2 of these. And then I rolled it out on some parchment just to spread it out a little bit. And we're going to spread this to the edges. These are fast, really fast, delicious cinnamon rolls. Quick wins. No yeast, you know what I mean? Just quick. All right, offset spatula. Right. Pizza cutter. And I'm just going to cut right up here into strips. Round about the same width. Do the best you can. This isn't something you have to measure. We're just winging it here on cheap eats, yeah. Okay, see, now that's really disgusting. All right, now, like a jelly roll, we're just gonna roll the little cinnamon roll up just like this. See how big that one got. And I'm gonna drop it right here in a mini tin. Yeah, that's for mini muffins. So as quickly as I can do this, cinnamon rolls. Now you could do this ahead of time in bedtime and then cover it real good because it'll dry out super fast. And then take it out in the morning, 375 degree oven. Puff pastry wants to puff up really quick. And you want to make sure that it gets done and it's flaky and it's messy and crunchy and so delicious. So this is just from one sheet. It looks like we're going to get about maybe 9. But that's a quick look. Get on. One more after this one. As you can see, it's really not any kind of science that any shimo can't do. Now, since this side is ugly, you can just go wacky doodle and stick it in like that. Yep, that's what we got, about 9. If you got them about that high, they will grow some. You could probably get maybe a dozen maybe out if you cut them a little bit smaller. I'm going to go ahead and pop these into a 375 degree oven right here and let them get started. Well, we move on to something else. You have fun. These are like blintzes. So blintzes are normally like little crepes that are filled with ricotta, maybe cream cheese sometimes, a little bit of sugar, put a bit of vanilla in there. And you make the crepes and you put that in there and you make up little burritos. And then those are sauteed in butter with some raspberry sauce. And that's okay. So we had that last week. I made some with my mother. I was going to show you a picture, but we ate them all. So this is kind of one that the kiddies would absolutely love and enjoy. We took bits of white bread, and you can use white bread or potato bread or wheat bread, whatever floats your little boatsies. And I cut up all the crusts. See, the crusts are off. And then I used my handy little rolling pin and I just rolled them out, smushy, smushy. And we put some apricot jam on one and Bobby's favorite, blackberry jam on the other. And like you saw me do with the cinnamon rolls, I'm going to roll them up just jelly roll style. Now, some of the little cream cheese is going to roll out. That's okay. Just, run your little finger there and go, thank you very much. And just roll them up, because what's going to happen is we're going to pop these into the freezer, and it can be overnight. You just want to cover them if they're going to be in there overnight, and then they'll be a little bit readier, faster to work with in the morning. So I've got some melted butter here. Now, some people don't like cream cheese, beans for one, and so you could probably come up with something else. I don't know what, like goat cheese or something. Not for me. But some people that do like cream cheese or can't have cream cheese, they can surely come up with something else. So I put these into the freezer, not overnight, but just for maybe, I don't know, 30 minutes. We've got some melted butter here. Just gonna quickly dredgy poo into the cinnamon and sugar. Set it right over here. And do that to each. Guess what we're going to do next? Now, you have a couple choices. You could put them on a sheet pan and you could bake them. But we're going to go ahead and just saute them on the cooktop because that'll be really fast. And cooking could be messy and it could be fun. It should be fun. Don't freak out about I don't have this or that. It does. Just taste stuff. How does it taste? It needs more this, it needs more that. That's really what cooking is all about. If you like it and you've had a good time and it fills your little belly, good enough. Okay, we're going to take these over here, over to the cooktop, and we're going to saute them in a little bit of butter. Ooh, this is going to be delightful. I can see that some mummies are probably cringing already because they're going like, that's a lot of sugar. So you have the ability to use less sugar if you like. Let's put it in the 6. So this is a cooktop and you're pressing all the little, you should have wiped it better, Bobby. Oh well, we tried. I've got butter in here. And we've got our little cheap faux blintzes. And we're gonna, once this butter is all melted, we are going to go ahead and let them melt, saute just a little bit to warm up, because essentially this is like a cheesecake in a roll with some flavored jam. It's like a good quick snack. Kicks you right up, picks you right up, and it's so yummy and so easy to do. So how fast I made these things, it's just incredibly fast. So, once that butter melts, it's like, what else? We've got our cinnamon rolls raising in the oven. Let me tell you about the icing. So I've made up some icing for the cinnamon rolls. Again, because I had some cream cheese, I used it as a base. So Beebins would be quite unhappy that we have cream cheese in here, but I think it cuts the sugar and it's really quite nice. And so I do have cream cheese, a little bit of powdered sugar, just a smidge, a couple grains of salt, and of course that lovely vanilla. Mix it all up, make a paper cornet, stick it in there, and you'll be able to, when those cinnamon rolls come out, just quickly and easily frost the tops. That's how easy it is to make really a cream cheese icing. So easy. Nothing too difficult here in Ms. Penny's kitchen, that's for sure. Okay, so that's what was left for that. Back over here, we see that our pan is finally getting hot. This is instantaneous.